It's really important to remember the long-term vision, even as you make short-term decisions, and tie those decisions to whatever that long-term outcome is. It is also an opportunity because most of us are in the same boat. People are pulling back right now to figure out where you want to pick your spot to go loud, because it's an opportunity to stand out even in this environment. And that means understanding what's unique to your brand and leaning into that in this moment. That does also mean that you have to, with your stakeholders, whether they be board or executive suite, understanding what works for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean spending a bunch of money. There's a lot of retrenching that can be done now. Look at, if you think about the times where things were flush as practice, this is game day. So use the things that really have worked for you. Lean into your customer base. It's not all about new customers. Understand who's loyal to you and how do you deepen those brand connections. I think there's an opportunity for us to position ourselves for what comes next. It's really important for marketers to understand how they add value to the rest of the business and to be able to articulate that. It's super important because marketing sits where it sits and has the ability to touch the customer, to touch product, and a lot of the other sides of the business to add value in those ways and bring some of that empathy to the rest of the business to help support. I think it's also important from a team perspective to focus on your core, the ways that you can really drive value for the business and the core method right now. Most modern marketers have a pretty uniquely cross-functional skill set because they touch so many areas of the organization, whether that's the customer, whether that's owning a P&L, understanding creativity and brand, or diving deeply into data analytics, driving company strategy. And because of that, marketers are really well positioned to be change agents, not just for marketing, but for the business. And right now, what is inevitable for everyone is change. And so the environment is changing, the opportunities are changing. And so not just from where are we going to spend money, where are we going to get new customers, but where's the business going? How do we retool? How can marketing support other elements of the business? That's really important, I think, for marketers to lean into.